might as well turn. So, gonna go head out, hit the reef again, and literally just heading straight downwind. Look at those breaks. Non-stop, never-ending waves. The never-ending wave on the Great Barrier Reef. Woo-hoo-hoo! Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What is absolutely incredible is the absolute severe size of the reef. It just goes on and on and on, and we've been kiting for hours. About 65 hours I think we've done, and the reef is just absolutely endless.
Thank you guys. It was a great journey. It was great. It was a great experience. We covered a little more than 1,000 kilometers. I loved it, every little piece of it. This was a team effort, and we had the greatest team in the world. You know, it was amazing.
You recognise the beach?
Yeah.
It's a fucking good journey, mate. Yeah, that'd be easy with a crutch, don't let me, didn't it?
Oh, the team is complete!
Come on, Levy! Come on, get that bar off! Come on, get in here!
Woo, just smashed it out of the park!
Well done, guys!
Ready, Alex? Jesse, tip your hat back a little bit. Jason, shake it.
Wow.
Cheers, guys!
Renato!
Let's go, everybody. Yes,
Cheers, guys! We got this!
Obviously extremely fatigued at the end of each day. There were nights there we literally didn't finish till after dark. We had to build a fire on the beach and wait for Aruna to arrive. So you're cold and tired, but of course you think of that is nothing compared to what people suffering from motor neuron disease go through. I sat down, bobbed down in the water, which we did all the time to reapply some zinc and have a break. I was in the water for about 2 seconds and I just got a big thump in my back. Obviously I thought, okay, I want to get out of here, got straight out of there. That was it. Later that night we saw there were a chomp mark in my bag, and it had gone through my phone, it had gone through a few other bags within my bag, but I wasn't thrashed around. I wasn't in the jaws of a shark, and I didn't see anything big and dark. So yeah, something had a nibble for sure. Of course I felt a little bit sick to think that that was something that had hit me, had a nibble. What I was probably most upset about was the fact that I'd lost a $1,000 mobile phone, more so than the shark. So without a doubt I got back in there the next day.
Feels good, feels really good. I mean, the journey was fantastic, really beautiful scenery, but very, very tough. But to achieve it, I mean, I really didn't think it was going to be possible 5 days in. And yeah, we really pushed it, and here we are. Phenomenal. It's absolutely astonishing to go over some of the beautiful reefs and to look down. It's only about 1.5 feet deep, and we're kite surfing over that. Turtles, rays, loads and loads of fish. and then between the reefs are these gnarly sections where there's sort of 3 foot of swell, and we're rolling, bouncing up and down through that, waiting and hoping we get to the next section. Motivation for it was firstly to enjoy ourselves and have a good time, but the main reason was to raise awareness and raise money for motor neuron disease research, which is what I do as a research scientist at Macquarie University, Motor Neuron Disease Research Centre. So I hope by putting ourselves through hell and doing this epic, long, arduous journey, we've brought some attention to the cause and put some money in the tin to get the research done to find a cure.
That was incredibly intense. I've kited my whole life pretty much. I've spent, the last 10 years incredibly focused on kiting, and that was unlike anything else I've ever experienced by a long shot. It was insanely intense. It was physically grueling, mentally draining, but we just kept on thinking, this isn't anything like dealing with one of these crazy diseases, dealing with MND, dealing with some of the challenges that people with those diseases must face. It's nothing like that.
Unfortunately, it was a bad mishap and I broke my femur, so I got pulled out. Fortunately, Bretto and Ross and all the guys, and Nick as well, who was my buddy at the time, sort of jumped into the emergency kind of drill and got me out of there in no time at all. And then these guys kept on kiting.